welcome back to my DIY cottage style pea gravel patio part 4. Again, here are my inspo pics. A quick recap, I outlined the whole area, dug out the dirt, and then I added some hydrangeas. Next, we borrowed a tiller and tilled the whole area. We decided to take this step because our area was not level at all and it would look really lopsided if we did it. I raked it out to make it all level and then we used a compactor. This is how I was looking after that, already so much better. I added landscaping fabric before adding the pea gravel. You can also look at using cardboard or paper. Next, I got a bunch of field stones and added this as my border. I went all the way around and it just looks so good and natural. You can also use beams if you're on a tighter budget. I ordered 3 cubic yards of pea gravel, which I would say I probably used about 2.5. This is a pretty large space too. It's a 20 by 15 foot area roughly. I grabbed my handy dandy rake and started raking out all the pea gravel to make it nice and level. And the nice part is pea gravel is very self-leveling, so if you need to add more in a certain area, you can. The hydrangeas have started blooming and they look so pretty. I'm absolutely in love with how it's turning out. I worked on that for almost 2 hours, so it was definitely a good workout. I also decided to add pea gravel around the rocks because it gave it a little bit more of a natural lived-in look. As for the back border, I decided to use some river rock, and I have a lot of this around my house, so I'm using my resources. I chose this because it was budget friendly for me, and also I'll be adding mulch by the hydrangeas, so it would work as like a block to each other, so I don't have to worry about the rocks falling or the mulch going the other way as well. Before I started adding the mulch, I wanted to lay down some cardboard as the weed block and just hose that down. I wanted to wait to move the pea gravel up until I had the mulch in, so that way it was working as a block. And here I'm using beams as a little divider between the driveway and the gravel patio. Took a little break to get the mulch, and let me tell you, during the summertime there is free mulch literally everywhere because people are getting trees cut down. And not only is it free, but it also smells so good. Like, it smells like fresh pine. It's amazing. After I was finished raking it out, I went and bought a few more rocks to finish up that border so it goes up to the fence line. Rue is already enjoying the pea gravel patio. Now that that's finally done, I can finally push some more pea gravel out onto this, and I also have a bunch of extras, so I did go back and add some more pea gravel to this one corner. It looks so good though. I debated also adding mulch here, but I asked Instagram and they said to leave it as grass, so that's what I'm doing. I do have to clean it up a little bit though. Back to the beam. I would have used a 6x4 if possible, but that just wasn't able to be done because there's this weird concrete patch on the ground, so I couldn't fit that in there. I used 4x4 beams instead. I added holes for rebar, and I used this little plate to connect the two beams so that they stay nice and connected the whole time. I used a gravel leveling sand underneath them so that it was nice and secure, and once the rebar was in, those things are not going anywhere. Finally, I was able to add the rest of my pea gravel, and it's looking so amazing. The sunset glow on this, it's beautiful, chef's kiss. And I think I might just tamp down the pea gravel a little bit, but other than that, it is ready for decorating, so come back for part 5 to see the final reveal. Also, please tell me what small tree or shrub I should plant in this corner because it needs something, but I'm not sure what yet.